Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths with Pannu. Today I will teach you the topic of trigonometry. Actually, trigonometry is a Greek word. The meaning of trigonometry, for example, we break it as tree. Tree means 3. Normally, the meaning of tree is 3. And gone. Gone means sides. And metron. Metron means measure. Means when we measure the 3 sides of a triangle, then the study of this measuring the triangle is called trigonometry. So, I will introduce you some T ratios. First of all, there are 6 T ratios and we start these T ratios with sine. The first T ratio is sine. The second one, cosine. The third one is tangent. Tangent. The fourth one is cotangent. And fifth one is secant. And sixth one is cosecant. These are 6 T ratios which we will study. So, first of all, we should know that what is a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle is that triangle in which the one angle is of 90 degree, this one. For example, we name a triangle as A, B, C. Okay, and this is an right angle triangle, and we suppose we call it angle C. Now, our question is that, okay, what is sine? What is the relation of these T ratios with this triangle? You know that this side is called the base of the triangle. We name it as base of our triangle, and this is perpendicular, which we call height also, and this one is hypotenuse. Okay, and we know the formula of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is that hypotenuse square is equal to p square plus b square. And there is one formula also, Pandit, we can name it, we can call it by any name. PBP, Pandit Patri Pasan Har Bole. You can name it any one of. So, we name it as sine. This one is cosine. This is tangent. And this is cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Now, from this formula, you can see here sine of any triangle. We can name it angle C. Sine C. Or you can name it theta also. Theta is the angle. Sine theta, you can name it and this is P by H. By your formula, you can see here sine is equal to P upon H. In this way, cos is equal to B upon H. We can write here cos of theta, that is B upon H, and tan is equal to P by B. Tan theta, we can shortly call the tangent as tan, and we write here P upon B. Now, for the cosecant, further we can see that cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine. Sine is P upon H and cosecant is H upon P. So you can write here H by P. In the same way, secant theta is H upon B. It is the reciprocal of cos. So we can write here H upon B, and cot theta is equal to B upon H. To understand thoroughly, we can take an example. Let's see. Yes, we take a triangle. And we name it A, B and C, and you can name it as theta, and this side of, we can take this side 5 centimeter, and this one is 4, and you have to find this side. First of all, because you have to find any of the three sides, so first of all we derive here the formula of Pythagoras. You can see here, if this is theta, then opposite side of this is perpendicular, and this side is called the base, and this one is hypotenuse. So we can apply the formula. Firstly, H square is equal to P square plus B square. And now putting all the values in this formula, and you put 5 in place of H and 4 in the place of P, and put B as it is because we don't know the value of B. Now 5 to the square, we get 25. 4 square is equal to 16 plus B square. After subtracting these two digits, we get 25 minus 16, we get 9 is equal to B square, and after removing the square, we get our answer 3. Means our base is 3. You can see here base 3, that is equal to side BC, and perpendicular, that is equal to 4, and this one is called the side AB, and we take 5 centimeter as hypotenuse, and this side is called AC. Now if you have to find sine theta, so by the formula as previously we have done, sine theta is P by H. Okay, P by H. So you can take it. What is P here? You can see 4, and what is H? 5. So your answer is 4 upon 5. And if you have to find the value of cos, then formula of cos is B upon H, and you can write the value of B. B means base, that is 3 upon 5. You can name it. 4 is the side of AB, and 5 is AC. You can see in your triangle AB upon AC. And in the same way, 3 is the side of BC because we get it, and 5 is AC. In this way, you get another sides. Like if we have to find the value of tan theta, so you can apply P upon B. P upon B means AB, that is 4, and BC, that is equal to 3. And अगर आप cosecant थीटा फाइंड करना चाहते हैं या secant थीटा, cot theta, then you can apply your same formula as we have done. Cosecant theta is h upon p. So you can write the value of h. What is h? 5 and p is 4. So you can observe that this value is the reciprocal of sine. You can see the relations. Sine is 4 by 5 and cosecant is 5 by 4. Means these two t ratios has opposite relation. And secant theta is the opposite of cos theta. You write here 3 by 5. So we can write here 5 upon 3. And the value of cot theta is the reciprocal of tan. You can write here 3 by 4. Now, we study these relations thoroughly because you can see now what is the relation between these t ratios. First relation, that cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine theta. You can check it because the value of cosecant theta in your question, you take this value as 4 by 5. The value of sine. The value of sine is 4 by 5 in your question. And when you take its reciprocal, then you get 5 by 4. If you see in your notes, let's see. The value of cosecant is 5 by 4. That is the reciprocal of sine. So, we have this relation that cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine. Similarly, you can check by yourself that cosecant theta is also reciprocal of, secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, and tan theta, or you can say that cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta, or tan in the same way, because when we multiply these two t ratios, cot theta into tan theta, we get 1. So both are the reciprocal of each other. You can in the other way also, you can say tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. And you can check it, cos theta is equal to 1 upon secant theta. In the same way, sin theta, we can call it 1 over cosecant theta. We can use these identities as we need on in our questions, in our solutions. Okay, so we get our first three formulas. This is our first formula of trigonometry. Because cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine, and secant is the reciprocal of cos, and cot is the reciprocal of tan. And the another formula is that tan theta is equal to sine upon cos. It is also an identity. And cot theta, you can reciprocate it, cos theta upon sine theta. Okay, now we see our next identities. Because when we move on our next topic, so we use some identities. You can remember it if you want to solve your questions. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. And there are mainly three basic formulas. The second one is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These are our three basic identities for solving our questions. Okay, now we derive another formula from these three identities. Suppose you want to find the value of sine square theta. Then you can take the cos square theta on the right side. In this way you get an identity. If you want to find the value of cos square theta, then you take your sine theta on your right side and you get your identity. So these are our three formulas, three identities, which we can learn it only by one identity, that is sine square plus cos square is equal to 1. Now we move on our second formula. And we can take our tan square theta on the right side. You get 1. And by getting tan square theta, you can write here. I write here directly. So this is your next identity. Remember that these all are identities. And if you want to get the value of cosecant square theta, then you can take your cot square theta on the right side, and in the same way cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. So students, this is my first lecture on the topic of trigonometry, and we will discuss its next types thoroughly in my next videos. So continue with me. Thank you.